Uh-oh, it's battle cards. Hey everybody, this is Kohdok here, and today we're taking a look at a bit of an oddball from the early days of trading card games. This is a 1993 game, so sort of concurrent with Magic the Gathering, game called Battle Cards. And what you do in this game is you are supposed to, well, I'll show you. So you can kind of see there's like a foiling effect on this pack here, where you can see some places have been colored with silver ink, and that is because it looks kind of like the ink you see on a scratch-off card for a reason, and that's because the cards in this game are designed to have scratch-off portions on it which you use for battle. It has a lot of interesting ideas, though by interesting I don't exactly mean good. It has some interesting ideas, but it suffers from a couple of flaws. One of them is particularly fatal. But anyway, I have kind of a curated pack of 10 cards in here that we're going to take a look at today. So this is these are the sorts of cards you're used to seeing, and these are the cards that have little scratch-off portions. What you do is you have a couple of these. Like we've got Secrets 1 and Baron Old Schwartz. They have like some ratings on the back. Like we have Baron Old Schwartz. His status is awesome. His alignment is Justice. And then we have Secrets of Angoria. Status Warrior, alignment neutral. So these are your basic warrior cards. These are the ones that are the ones that will have a fight. And what you do is you take turns, you know, scratching off the individual cards to the individual portions to see if you get a hit and see if that hits a fatal blow. I'll go over that in a bit, but these aren't the only kinds of cards you get in the pack. You also get like these poster cards. Like this is card number 1 in the set of 139. I actually have a complete set of these cards minus some of the treasures. We'll talk about that later. So this is just, you know, a basic primer on the world. It's the only card that's like this. They also have illustrator cards. These are cards that the illustrators have drawn of themselves. These are some other low number cards. Like this is like Ian McCaig is number 2. So, oh, they actually gave him like a story like that. But yeah, each of the artists has a design. Has a card like this, each of the illustrators. And then we have the quest cards. Now the quest cards are the solve the quests part of fight the battle, solve the quests, and win the treasures. What you're supposed to do with these quest cards is you are supposed to collect certain cards. You're actually supposed to encourage to mail cards in. Each card also has a gold value, which I'll go into in a bit, but there are also the special quest cards. For example, in Lord Magnoble's quest, you are supposed to find cards whose artist is a mystery. You're supposed to guess who the artist, the illustrator is, and then you send in the cards that are all missing illustrators, although that involves having to collect the cards, and they will send you the Orb of Shantos, which is one of the treasure cards. Let me get a treasure card out of my collection here. So this is what a treasure card is. It's honestly not really anything special. You can get, like it says, look for randomly inserted treasure cards, and that's what this sort of slang is. It has a message here that are meant to be decoded with the secrets cards. There's 5 secret cards that spell out the alphabet, although there are some others that give you the vowels. So all they really do is have, they're not really that special. They're not like cool, like hollow foil holographic or anything. These days, a quest like this, it would have to be like a pretty dang special card to actually, you know, spend the time to mail in all these cards and pay postage both ways and yada yada yada. Then we actually have a card called Card Games. I don't know, maybe I should try to find the art for this and, you know, get it framed. Card Games. So what this does is it basically there's a rock paper scissors game tied to this. Like it's sword, shield, and I think fist. Yeah. So there's like a rock paper scissors game you can play with these cards. That's what Card Games is all about. So yeah, there's the straight up combat mode. There's also the Card Games mode. There's also like the advanced combat mode, which we have right here, where you play a card and that determines what area you're attacking and which area you're blocking. So you have to use the advanced combat cards to get the opportunity to deal damage to each location. We have spell cards, which are one-shot items, where you have to scratch off something each turn to see if your spell not only works, but continues to stay in effect. These are part of the special campaign. And then we have the trading post cards. We have a man-at-arms there to round it out. The Stag Castle Man-at-Arms. It sounds like a wingman rental service. Stag Castle It's me, Stag Castle Man-at-Arms. I'll be your wingman anytime. Okay, so the trading post. Here is where the gold for the characters gets used. What happens is you get to scratch off 2 spots, and if those 2 spots contain an item and a gold number, that is how much of the gold off of these scratch-off cards you have to send in to get that prize. One problem, though, they made it so that you could candle these cards. Oh boy, does Uncle Kohdok get to teach y'all kids all about scratch-off candling? Hang on a sec. So you see, when you got the scratch-off cards, most scratch-off cards these days have to have a layer of really dark, like black ink, so that you can't candle through it, because what happens is if you get like a really bright light, like what you get like a cell phone light or something, and you shine it through the bottom here, you can see through it and see what the word is underneath it. I might have to do an extra shot of that, but that's how I was able to find the item I wanted and the lowest price. I mean, it's a bit like gambling, because you don't know if you're gonna get here. I mean, the prize technically doesn't have any monetary value. It's technically kind of worthless, but yeah, this is kind of yikes. Honestly, a game like this would probably do better as like a local event where people can take their scratch off cards and immediately redeem them for like cool non-monetary prizes. But let's have a look. Let's have Baron Old Schwartz fight Stag Castle Man-at-Arms. So Stag Castle Man-at-Arms is another status warrior. They're status warrior, status strong, and status awesome. So what we're going to do is we are going to let these guys have a fight. We're going to take turns. We're going to start with Baron Old Schwartz, and he is going to take a shot at the head. Now what we're looking for is a blood drop. That's probably better if I use my fingernail. These are old cards, aren't they? There's nothing there. Yeah, this is the big problem with this game, is there is the debate between wanting to actually use and play with your cards and wanting to keep your cards pristine. The thing about trading card games, regular trading card games don't have this problem, because you can sleeve, you can double sleeve, you can do all sorts of protections for your cards to keep them from getting damaged by normal play. The problem here is you have to damage your card as part of normal play. So Man-at-Arms is going to take a shot at Baron Old Schwartz's leg. And now there's nothing there, so that's a miss. So now Baron Old Schwartz, he's also going to aim at the head again. Yep. Again, nothing there. Man-at-Arms, how about a body shot right dead center? Nope, that's a miss. Man, where are these guys? Yeah, Baron is going to continue to focus on the head. Well, I guess this guy must not be very smart. He doesn't really have he doesn't have his head in the game. Hey. Another body shot for Man-at-Arms. So we have a blood drop. That means I get to scratch off one of these life portions, and if the life portions is a skull and crossbones, then the awesome Baron loses. Nope. Baron is in the game. We're gonna go for the final head strike. This has to be a blood. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if the Baron can turn it around. We're going to go for life here. And it's a miss. Alright, Man-at-Arms is going to take a headshot. And that's a miss. Baron is going to do body shot dead center. It's a miss. Man-at-Arms is going to do a headshot. That's a miss. Another body shot for Baron. Yep. This is getting kind of intense. We're gonna do, there has to be another blood drop on the head somewhere. No, body shot. No. Headshot, final headshot. So this has to be it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, wear down the head, that's a lot easier. Ooh, Baron might lose here. Let's see, 50-50 shot. Ooh! Yeah, you only get 3 life points, and Baron is hanging on by a thread. Body blow! Oh, that's a hit. That's a hit for the Baron. It's close. It's intense. We need to up the volume of the intense battle music I'm no doubt using. Make it louder. Make it louder. And there it is, the skull and crossbones. So that is a win for Baron Old Schwartz. So whoever was playing Baron Old Schwartz gets to keep both cards and gets their purse value. Baron Old Schwartz is a whopping 200 points, while Stag Castle Man-at-Arms, which I swear is going to be like the name of a character I make someday, is worth only 15. For how close that fight was, it's weird that their purses are so different. So the idea is the winner gets to take the purse for both of them. So that's 215 points, which gives me a good part of the way to the talisman if I wanted to mail it in. I could probably do it with one pack, although I think you have to have something on the status of Power Awesome in order to really get the big bucks. This one, I don't know. The fact that they have like a quest attached to it, like that's independent of the game itself, I guess it seems more like an excuse to try to say that the cards aren't like totally worthless after one go. Like I remember there was also a game called Break Keys that did something like this that was a bit of a mess. But yeah, I have virtually a master set of these minus the treasures. I got 3 of the treasures in the booster box I got, so the remaining cards are actually going to be going into the second Kohdok box of Awesome, so everybody's going to get at least one of these scratch-off characters. Like I said, I don't like the idea that you have to damage the cards in order to play them. The fact that you have to do something to the card really bothers me. NFL Rush Zone had a similar problem where you had to attach stickers to the cards, and the thing is, people like to archive their cards, so having a card that you actually have to damage is, I don't think it's like a very brilliant marketing strategy. I mean, if you wanted to use it for like a local event, where you use like, you know, like hole punches and things that are like easily printed out and can be used to like win prizes at like a carnival game or something. If you wanted to do something like battle cards that work like that, I think that would work. And I don't think they could have made these cards recyclable either, because they could have done it with like, you know, like the heat sensitive tabs, like they're dark, but then you put your thumb on it and it becomes clear. Not only do those wear out in effectiveness over time and don't really work very well in hot weather, they'll just always be activated, they'll get memorized, and yeah, I think this kind of thing might be better off as like something you use at like a contest prize at like a special event, but as a standalone game, I think it's a bit lackluster. So anyway, that is a brief look at battle cards, and until next time, this is Kohdok signing off.